Today's video is sponsored by Charlene Tor, a true patriot and a Kenyan nationalist at heart. Stand by for debrief in 3, 2, 1. Over the weekend, we saw something that rarely ever happens in politics, where two friends turned enemies held concurrent rallies in the same county. Now, in case you missed it, those two friends are Ruto and Gachagua. Now, in this video, I want us to look into what went down in Meru County and ultimately try to deduce who carried the day. And with no further ado, let's get after it. Number one, when we talk about crowd size, there's no comparison between the two. Rigathi floored both Ruto and Kindiki. You don't even have to take my word for it. Here's a tip. But on the flip side, for the better part of the day, the president was seen addressing his security detail because they huddled around the car, and I think nowadays they're told not to wear suits and shades and even the ear tags so that they can blend in as an organic crowd. Not everybody you see around the president nodding to his speech or the lies is actually somebody from the region. No, those are people who came in his convoy. They alight, they go pretend to be listening so that they can attract you to also come and listen. The same things scammers usually do in town. Ile pata potea, wanafanya hivi, wanakuliza iko chini ya chupa gani. The people around there are in agreement. When you come to join them, you are the one being duped. So even the president's entourage is deploying the same tactic, and it didn't work this time around. I mean, it was so bad that the very next day, Gachagua went to church to roast them for the poor reception. Here's the tip.
Meru, anaangalia mtandao, anaona mikutano naendelea. Wewe Sabrano. Wewe Sabrano. Uliniahidi? Yes sir. Silitoa pesa? Yes sir. Si mulinihakikishia? Yes sir. Sasa hii ni mambo gani wewe Sabrano? Yes sir. Si muliniambia hili kijini kifukuza wiki 3 watakuwa wamesaulika? Yes sir. Mimi nimechoka kutoa pesa kwa hii mlima. Yes sir. Mimi mnikubalie niende nikatafute kura Western na huko kwa Wajaluo. Yes sir. Sasa Sabrano amekwama. Ndio alikuwa na hasira. Sasa huyu William Ruto amekasirika. Amefura. Ako bitter. Amejua he has lost the mountain.
Number 2, goons were dispatched to attack Gachagua, and instead of attacking him, they put aside their rungus and machetes and began singing praise his Rigathi submission.
Vijana wamekula mori, wamefunga. Tumefika pale. Kuniona, wameweka mashoka kando, mapanga kando, wameingia hapa, kufika pale, wameanza wimbo Gachagua neke anagia Simba. Tumetoka kufika maili 3 hakuna mkutano, tumekuta imejaa. Kufika Kangeta imejaa. Kufika Kianjai karibu usiku imejaa. Sasa William Ruto amefika Meru, anaangalia mtandao, anaona mikutano naendelea. Wewe Sabrano. Wewe Sabrano. Uliniahidi? Yes sir. Silitoa pesa? Yes sir. Si mulinihakikishia? Yes sir. Sasa hii ni mambo gani wewe Sabrano? Yes sir. Si muliniambia hili kijini kifukuza wiki 3 watakuwa wamesaulika? Yes sir. Mimi nimechoka kutoa pesa kwa hii mlima. Yes sir. Mimi mnikubalie niende nikatafute kura Western na huko kwa Wajaluo. Yes sir.
Now here are the same youth sent with pangas and machetes singing Kasongo Bye.
Harambe! 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 Harambe!
So that video literally means that whoever paid the goons to clobber Gachagua was conned big time. There was no return on investment whatsoever, just shame. That was the only dividend and the only ROI. So based on what I saw in Meru County, those who are coming into Kenya as foreigners or those who are watching from abroad who are non-Kenyans, if you were to tell them that William Ruto is the president, they would be shocked. They would even be expecting that Ruto is the impeached deputy president who is trying to make amends after leaving office. Rigathi had a bigger convoy. He had a bigger crowd. His crowd was organic. The goons sent, joined his crowd, and they walked with him. This is a telltale sign to the president that the mountain is gone and there's nothing he can do about it. He'd better focus on Luo Nyanza, focus on Western. History has shown that everybody who goes to Western lives with something. Try your luck there. Try to see if Joho can help you in the coastal region, including the Aisha Juma who you fired. Maybe she might be interested still to help you in the region. Try Northern Kenya, much as he doesn't have much numbers. If you look at the last election, it came down to a gap of 200,000, so nothing can be left unattended to. But if you're talking about Mlima, forget. Anywho, having said that, let's see what Kenyans Next have to say about this. And I quote, Kenyans for Kenya said, "This is massive. Ruto must be crying real tears right now." Nthireri Mutegi said, "Sisi wa Meru kama ni deal, kama ni kukataa, wikataa, kesi baadaye. Hapo Kasongo haezi pata hata kura moja. Be sure of that. Tuna vote na hasira." Overcome evil with good said, "This is what is frustrating the likes of Kioni. Kasongo has given them millions to spoil for Gachagua. They're just eating the money, then throwing tantrums, hoping and lying to Kasongo how they will sabotage." Ithe Wanjoroge said, "I am pretty sure Rigathi won't stand for president. Last minute he will reveal the new Kibaki after one term has spent 2 years fighting him." Having said that, guys, here's the ad of the day. If you have an upcoming event, be it a wedding, a polite function, or even a birthday, make sure to reach out to bouncers with degrees. These guys are elite professionals that always deliver. In fact, let me just walk you through their catalog because it's quite extensive. So bouncers with degrees offer VVIP and VIP protection, escort protection. They can double up as bodyguards. They offer hotel and restaurant bouncers. They offer wedding and burial security. They offer public event security. They can even offer professional drivers if needed to pair up with the security. They offer private security, perhaps on your property or wherever it is you need them to be, they'll be there. They also offer gym instructors because the entire crew is fit. That's how you make the cut to join this team. Now, if you're in need of services from bouncers with degree, you can reach out to them at 0700 491 645 or 0711 206 324. Or if you're old school like myself and you prefer using emails, just so that you can have access to paper trail, you can reach out to them at bouncerwithdegree@gmail.com. And with that, if you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula, hit the subscribe button. You're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.